Hi, my name is Iris and I'm a mat Pilates teacher. So today I prepared a 50-minute full body Pilates workout when you are on the go. So let's start and meet me on your mat. So let's start by sitting down on your mat. Place your hands on your knees and just close your eyes for a minute. We're going to take a deep breath in. Try to open up those ribs. And a big breath out. Closing the ribs. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Really try to squeeze those ribs. And your last breath out. Open your eyes and come meet me at the end of your mat. So we're gonna start with our feet hip width apart, stand up tall. So think about there's this wire coming from the top of your crown towards the ceiling. And now we're rolling down head first. Our shoulders, we're thinking about rolling over a ball. Just let your hands hang loose. Breathing in and breathing out. Now vertebrae by vertebrae, stack up your spine again until you're in a completely standing position. Now let's do it again. So we're going to roll down. This time we're trying to touch the mat. So let's see if you can touch the mat. You can bend your knees and then straighten them. So bend, straighten, just feel that stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, and come rolling up again. Stacking up your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do one more. Breathing in. And now we're rolling down again. Like you're rolling over something. Maybe a small fence. Rolling over, tap the mat. You can bend your knees. And then just try to straighten them. And now we're stacking up that spine again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Until we're completely straight. Again, now come stand in the middle. Your feet are below your hips and your arms come down to the side. And we're going to do some arm circles. Try to think that your hands cannot go higher than your shoulders. So just small circles. Have a slight bend in that knee, in both of your knees. We're doing small circles. Breathing in and breathing out. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go reverse. So go counterclockwise. Still make that small circle with your arms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Try to unlock both legs. Have a slight bend in the knee. And make small circles, writing the letter O in reverse. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower the arms and come meet me on your mat on hands and knees. Make sure that your knees are down in the same line as your hips and your wrists are in the same line as your shoulders. Now we're going to round the spine and arch the spine. Breathing in when you round, breathing out when you arch. This is just our warming up. We're just prepping the body for this amazing full body Pilates workout that's coming ahead. Rounding and arching. One more. Now come lay down on your back. All the way down. So your hands are next to you, your palms are facing down, your feet are flat on the mat, and there's like a little bit of space in between those legs, so hip distance apart. Now you're gonna get one leg into tabletop and the other leg will also follow. Now you're going to place your hands on your knees and you're going to come into a curl up. So your head and your shoulders are away from the mat, lower back is in the mat. Now you're pushing away your right leg and you grab hold of the other and you try to have some tightness, or at least you try to give some resistance into the left leg, into the hands, and now you're going to switch. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Try to hover that other leg in front. Now we're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those knees back in. Now we're still lifting up. And now you're going to send away your arms and your legs. So circle the arms around back to the legs. So send those legs and arms away. Circle the arms around and grab hold of your knees. And breathe. So breathing in and breathing out. We're doing 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now again, bring down, send away that right leg. Your fingers are interlacing behind your head, and with your elbow, you're sending it towards your knee. The opposite knee, this is your crisscross. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Try to think that your lower back keeps being imprinted into the mat. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab hold of your legs and just wiggle from left to right. Breathing in and breathing out. Now help yourself back up with an assistant roll-up. Come on your hands and knees, sending away your right leg and your toes, curl them into the mat. Sending away your left leg, curl the toes into the mat, and meet me in your plank position. So try to think that you're completely straight. Also send the back of the head towards the ceiling. Now we're going to do some shoulder taps. So tabbing the shoulder with the opposite arm while keeping your plank completely still. Breathing in and breathing out. We do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Pushing your butt up in the air. Just go into your downward facing dog. Go back into a plank and push back into your downward facing dog. So your hips are facing towards the ceiling. Let's do a few more. Send it back. Four more. Three. 2. Last one. Now you're going to walk all the way towards your foot until you're standing, and now you're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae until you're completely standing up again. Now we're gonna lay down on our side. So go lay down with your right forearm into the mat. So your your legs are stacked up on each other and your other hand is in front. Now think about you're relaxing on a beach. Today we're not relaxing on a beach, we're doing Pilates. So you have to push away those ribs from the mat. And now we're going to lift and lower our top leg. Try to think you're in between two glass walls and you have to stay completely straight. Just lift and lower. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into, straight away, we're going into the other side. So be completely still. Try to, again, push away those ribs from the mat. Have your other hand in front and think about the tip of your shoulder. So think about the front of your shoulder. Push it a bit to the back. Now we're going to lift and lower the other top leg. Keep breathing here. In through your nose when you lift and out when you come down. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now come meet me again on the back. So come lie down on your mat all the way. Just keep your feet into the mat. Your arms come down to the side. Palms are facing down. Remember the clock that's on your belly with the 12 pointing towards your head and the 6 pointing towards your feet. Now we're going to curl up towards the 12 into our bridge position. And now we're going to lower down the ribs. Like a pearl necklace, you're lowering your ribs down into the mat. Let's do it one more time. So curl up to the 12. Send away those knees. Breathe into your ribs. And now lowering it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're lowering down our spine onto the mat. Now with the next one, we're going to stay up. Our right leg comes into tabletop, sending it towards the ceiling. And now we're going to flex the foot, hover above the mat, sending it back to the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep pushing away from the mat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go into tabletop and lower down that leg straight away. Left leg comes into tabletop. Straighten it towards the ceiling. Flex the foot when we go down. Let it hover and let it go back towards the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. Keep pushing away from the mat. Five more. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower down into a tabletop, and now we're lowering down our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Give yourself an assistant roll up. Well done, not there yet, because we're going into a tricep dip. So you're going to have your hands behind you. Just make sure that you widen those fingers. Your feet are in front. They're hip distance apart. They're hip width apart. Breathing in, coming up. And now we're lowering and sending the elbows to the back. We're going for our tricep dips. So 8 more. 7. Keep breathing. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lower it down. Great job. Come stand up. Have your feet as wide as your hips. And now we're gonna go into your squat. So really send that booty down. And when we come up to your toes. So squat position up to the toes. If you feel good, you feel stable, you can go a bit faster. If the toes are not working for you, just go for your regular squat. Breathing in and breathing out. Eight more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come stand at the end of your mat. Now we're gonna again have our feet hip width apart, and you're gonna lower your head, you're gonna lower your elbows, you're gonna go down to the mat, and then in one go, you're walking it out into a plank position. We do a push-up, go into downward facing dog, and then you're walking your hands back to your feet, and you're going to roll up again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do it again. So first, let your head go, shoulders, breathing in, and when you touch the mat, you walk out into your plank position, go down like an elevator, go up, downward facing dog, and then walk back to your foot again, and just vertebrae by vertebrae, stack up your spine. Breathing in And breathing out. Head goes first, shoulders, let the hands go all the way down to the mat. Walk it out into your plank position. Breathing in and breathing out. Downward facing dog. And walk back to your foot again. And now slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're stacking up that spine. Now let's go and come lay down on your mat with your belly first. So come lay down with your belly on the mat. Your hands will go into a minor V position. So they're next to your ears. Your nose is hovering above the mat. Your legs are a bit apart from each other. Now here we're going to inhale. And you're going to lift your right arm and your left leg. And with an exhale, you let them go down. Inhale, the other arms will go and you let them go down. Inhale, all your arms and legs will come up and now we're going to swim. Just try to look in front. Have your gaze go in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go down. Push yourself up. Widen the legs and sink down into your child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Just walk your hands to the right. Feel that stretch and walk your hands to the left. Back to the middle. Now come sit up. Place your hands on the mat. Place your right leg in front. And come sit down for your pigeon pose. So sit up straight. And now we're going to melt into that leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Now come sit back up. And let's alternate the legs. So now let's have your right leg come in front or the other if you just did it the other way around. Come sit back up. And now let's melt into that leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Now come sit back up. Sit down on your mat. Well done. 50 minutes of this fast full body workout. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see more, just make sure to subscribe to my channel and we'll make sure that there's many more to come.